Welcome to the Don't Be Afraid to Experiment series where we explore the unconventional and unorthodox shots of tennis. And before we get into it here, I want to say a quick thank you to Winston Du for letting me use this video. Check out their channel, check out Winston's channel for some awesome tennis content, and I'll post a link to their channel in the description area. So let's check out the Jump Serve by Brian Battistone. This is the only person that I know, pros recreationally, that does this jump serve. So let's check this out real quick here. So before we go over the pros and cons of this serve, let's go over the technique in itself by Brian Battistone, who is a former professional tennis player. He got up to rank in the 800s as a singles player and also top 100 as a doubles player. So he's a very, very talented player, obviously very athletic. And if you notice that his stance here, he's 3 to 4 feet behind the baseline. So already that's unorthodox. And when he does his toss here, he's actually tossing with his right hand, and he's going to serve with his right hand. So if you know Brian Battistone's game, he is ambidextrous, and he is using this double-handed racket here. Also a very weird racket. So almost everything about his game is unorthodox. So when he tosses with his right hand, he flips the racket to his other hand here, and then he does this serve. And here's what's most interesting about this jump serve, because he actually uses his legs twice, right? So he's obviously going to use his legs to jump. First, he'll step with his left foot here. Then he'll leap up, right? He'll leap up to the sky. And notice that he has his legs really up there, right? He puts his feet up a little bit more. It's not just a traditional jump where the feet are pretty much on near the ground, right? Or the soles of the feet parallel to the ground. No, he's lifting his feet up, lifting his knees up, so that he could actually use his legs again on the serve. So watch this. Watch what he uses. He stretches out his legs again here, and then he's using that to extend and serve this ball here out wide. And that is crazy. That is using the legs not just to jump, but also using his legs to extend while he's in mid-air to serve that ball. That requires immense leg strength. And if you could pull that off, wow, that would be amazing. I tried doing this, and I just got tired just doing it, just attempting to do this twice. So this is a very, very tough serve on your legs. So let's go over the pros and cons of this serve. And obviously, one of the pros is its verticality, right? You can extend up, and your contact point is way up there, as if you're like a 8-foot tall human being serving. And I bet in his younger days he could get up even higher. So great extension here, and that contact point, wow. So you're up high and you're just blasting balls down to the service box. That is very advantageous. Also, when he lands, right, when you're doing this jump serve, you should be landing very far into the court, and I'd say that's another 3 to 4 feet inside the baseline. Obviously great for serve and volleyers, great for doubles players. And just great for anybody looking for that short ball right away. You could really take the ball early, especially for these short returns that your opponent will do. So that verticality and then the length of going into the court, that's what makes the jump serve so advantageous. And so what are the cons of the jump serve? And I alluded to it already, where Brian Battistone, he's using his legs twice. So the jump in itself, you need a lot of energy just to jump. And imagine jumping on every serve, right? On a first serve, on a second serve, on do side, add side for the whole service game. That's a lot of energy. And even basketball players, right? Yeah, even if you're the leading scorer of a basketball game, you're not going to take jump shots on every possession. Here, on obviously every service game, are you going to do jump serves on every point? That is a lot of energy, just jumping all the time. And not only that, you are using your legs again to extend on the ball. So again, when he does this jump serve, watch how he just uses his legs. You gotta, I think you really have to use your legs again, right? Because if you understand the leg drive, you're really pushing off with your legs on just a traditional serve from the ground. And from here, right, if you don't use your legs that much in midair here, are you going to get any kind of power on your serve? It seems like you won't. It seems like your legs are just going to be dead if you don't extend your legs again. It's almost like a double jump, right? If you ever play video games, it's like you're doing this double jump, another jump in midair. And so when Brian, again, see this move here, extends his legs here again in midair, that is a tough maneuver, and so much energy is being spent on just this one stroke. Can you pull this off? If you have a lot of energy, if you have not just a lot of energy, but a lot of athleticism as well, then yes, you could pull this off. But wow, you need a lot of strength. You need a lot of energy just to do this jump serve. Also, another con of this serve is the toss. You need to toss this up way up there to the sky so that you have time to just step through, jump, and then you have to locate that toss in midair. And you know what's amazing also about this is that Brian is tossing with his right hand, and so he's making it another level of difficulty, right? So he's tossing it right here, he's throwing it up like a mile to the sky, trying to locate it, trying to time it, and then he finds it. I mean, come on, man. I mean, that's incredible, and that's just too difficult. I don't know if anybody else can do it, but if you can, I'd like to know. I'd like to hear about it. I'd like to check it out because it is just an insane maneuver to just do this jump serve. And that toss in itself, I mean, just tossing it super high like that, that's tough to do. So will you try this jump serve? Obviously, it's really tough to do, but maybe there's some elements here that you can implement in your game, and maybe you can make this serve a little bit more energy efficient. There's so many things that Brian Battistone here is doing with his toss, with his legs, that maybe you could cut out and make your own kind of jump serve. Just remember though, there is a rule where you can't run up to the baseline and serve, right? You can't start from, say, the back fence and then go up to the baseline, run to the baseline, and then jump. You can only take a step. So watch what Brian does with his feet here when he serves, right? He just takes one step up with that left foot, and then he'll take that leap up to do that serve. So you can't be like those long jumpers, right, where you're just starting from like a mile away and then running and then jumping. No, only take that one step, and then you can do that jump serve. So try this jump serve out, and if it's working out for you, I'd like to hear about it. If you enjoyed this video, kindly do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.